going on, everybody? It's your guy, Willie Cunningham, aka Warrior Will, and welcome to another one of my car videos. Today, I know I've been holding off on some videos. I've been having so many ideas for topics coming my way, but over the last few days and weeks, I've been really listening to a lot of autobiographical books and books about the lives of people that have went on to accomplish great things, and they may not be world wide famous, but they've accomplished great things, and even if it's just in their area, in their arena in life, they're still accomplishing things. But what it is that it's a mindset that they adopted that it attracts me. Because as a man, and I know a lot of my viewers on here are men, so as a man, you always want to look for that edge. I mean, it's natural to us. We always want to see how far we can go. You know, right now I've been getting into running, and I have a lot of hills where I live, so at first, man, it was hard just to go maybe less than a quarter of a mile running. I'd stop, be out of breath, and I couldn't go anymore. You know, and that was going downhill. Talking about going uphill running, that just wasn't happening. But over these last few weeks, I've been developing some strong mental toughness because I put my mind in a place where it's like, it don't bother me like it used to. You gotta build up that endurance. And in doing stuff like that, even just running, it's bringing out my best. Your best is how much effort can you put forth towards something today. You know, looking at yesterday's achievements, last week's achievements 5 years ago, that's good. It's really good to help you, and it's good to help you to do things today, because 5 years ago is gone, but you can still channel, and you can still call upon that same emotion, that same feeling, that same sensation that you had. Like, say you were trying to ace a test, like your ACT, and you had to study really hard for it. And you weren't quite sure, like you had the material down, but then the day of the test, you starting to forget stuff, you starting to question yourself. You need that mental toughness, that concentration, and you need to call upon your past victories. You know, did I ace my ACT? No, but I think I got like a 17, something like that, an average score. Might have been a 16, something like that, but you know, I passed it. So when I'm going through stuff and I say, man, I'm tired, or I can't do this, I say, no, remember when you did that ACT test? And that took me 2 times. The first time I was too late and they closed the door on the school in the gymnasium, so I couldn't get in. But the second time I went in and I did it. And honestly, I didn't even study that much, but I still, you know, I had an average score, whatever. And I probably could have scored a little bit higher if I had studied harder. But what I'm saying is, you have to present life your absolute best. And then you got to ask yourself, is this my best? Question: what if Michael Jordan, we all know who he is, what if when he was young, he was a good player in high school, and then developed himself to where he was like one of the best in UNC history. Now, what if he had just wanted to play ball so bad that he stopped in North Carolina and said, okay, I can hoop? Because I think the story was he was trash at first. He wasn't really that good. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me. I know his son can't really hoop like he could. You know, I bet his son can. I bet Michael Jordan now could beat his own kid. I don't know. But the point is, what if Michael Jordan stopped when he was a Tar Heel? What if he didn't develop himself and didn't push himself anymore? That was not Michael Jordan's best, despite all the awards and recognition that he got as being a Tar Heel. Don't sell yourself short and don't stop right when you're getting warmed up. Like right now, I've been running all week long, and I probably will run again today because I'm sitting here trying to push myself every day, and I'm saying, Willie, what you did yesterday was good, but what you gonna do today? And I realize everybody needs a day to rest, so I'm kind of debating whether or not I should run. But even if I don't, it's always going to be in the back of my mind, what did you do today to help you get that goal that you set for yourself? And my goal is to lose 50 pounds by my birthday, July 14th. And so far, I'm not down much, but I am down something. And every day I weigh less than the previous day. That's my goal. And I have to develop a lot of mental toughness to do it. So guys and girls that may be watching this, that's what the message is today. When you say, I'm doing my best or I did my best, reflect on that and say, did I really do that? Is this really my best? Like I said, what if Michael Jordan had just got to the level where he was a Tar Heel and he got his awards, he got his recognition, and that was it? What if he never pushed himself to become one of the greatest basketball players in NBA history, even to this day, arguably? For the technology that didn't exist back then and the kind of coaching that didn't exist, because of things that he did and his teammates did, they got different workout programs and techniques and regulations in place because they set the standard back then, in my opinion. I mean, and I'm not even big on sports, to be honest, but it just seems like they set the pace. They set the guidelines up, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where y'all got to work from now because these guys brought it to this level. The things they had did was never at that point until those guys did it. So that's why I say arguably one of the best basketball players ever. And even if you weren't a fan of basketball, those kind of guys like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, Magic, they all made you tune in and watch that sport, and that's what was special about them. They connected people. But their stories wouldn't be told right now if they had just said, well, you know what? I can shoot a good jump shot. I can dribble pretty good. I can cross you over, whatever. What if they had just stopped in and didn't do anything else with their lives? You know, they could be reflecting about 30 years ago when they won a college award. But because they kept pushing and because they kept believing in themselves, now their story is being told all over the world. Kids and adults is dreaming to walk in their shoes even a little bit. So that's what's been on my mind lately, and I felt like I wanted to share that with you all. And if you haven't already, please like the video and share it with somebody that may need to hear this. And I'm not sure how motivating it was, but I know for me, it's been motivation to question myself and ask, am I giving myself the best that I got? Am I giving life the best that's within me? So until next time, guys, it's Willie Cunningham, a.k.a. Warrior Will, signing off. Peace.